Hello and welcome to Quality Cakes and Craft Academy. I am your creative director, Susan Sembe Oisa. Today I'm going to be teaching us how to use stencils to achieve beautiful effects on our fondant. These are actually paper stencils. You can use them directly on your cakes to achieve some effects, or you could use them on your fondant and then keep them for further use. These are actually paper stencils. These is the plastic ones we've been regularly or used to. But today I'm going to be picking on any of these to achieve my effects on my cake. And other materials I'll be using, I have my brushes, I have my precision knife, I have a tape rule here to help me gauge my circumference and height. I have my fondant prepared already, and I have my gold color prepared in my edible spirit. Okay, so to help me get my design rightly, I have to get the height and the circumference of where I want to apply it. So I already have a cake here. I'm going to get the circumference. What I'm working with here, it's about this is going to be 13 inches wide and the height is 6. So I'm going to be working with that height. I have my fondant here. I'm going to roll it out in a sausage form. Roll it out in a sausage form to get my 13 inches, which is the circumference. I'll roll it, and I'm going to apply some corn flour to my surface so that it doesn't stick. So I'm applying some corn flour to my working surface. Yeah, so here I have my fondant rolled out to the circumference and the height I want. This is going to help to cover the height of the cake I want. Then I'll pick my stencil, turning it this way flat. I'm going to roll my rolling pin over it to the end. So let's go. You have to apply some pressure, and your fondant shouldn't be too dried. It shouldn't be too dried so that the effect will be visible. I lift it and I complete rolling to the end. All right, so I have my impression on my fondant. It's almost invisible. We are going to see it when I color out. Then you have your ruler. I'm using my stainless ruler. With this I can get both the height and my circumference. Although a ruler is 12 inches, that's why we use a tape. Because tape can give us a larger, longer dimension. So let's measure and see. We actually have our 13 inches wide. So using our ruler and our precision knife, it's going to help us achieve a flat and a straight edge. Let's go. Trim it from the bottom. Trim the edges of your fondant. Okay, so you trim off the edge of your fondant to have a straight line. And the circumference is 13 inches. The height is 6. So what I actually want is to create something like a triangle effect. And with the help of my ruler, I can easily achieve that. I'm going to easily achieve that with the help of my ruler. I'm trimming it off that way, and I'm trimming it down this way. So I have a triangular effect, which I'm going to cover at the base of my cake. After covering my cake, I've decided to frill the edges a bit. You can see it's having some wavy looks to add beauty to the cake. And then I'll use my gold, non-toxic gold color mixed in edible spirit to create some effects on it. That will make the patterns more visible. I may decide to color the whole part of this cake. I may decide to just take some parts. And if you have an airbrush, this is where you could effectively use it. Just spray up some points or some positions on it, and you see it give you very beautiful effects. So let's just see, I may not be coloring everything, but for you to see the visibility of the effect. With the gold revealing the details at the background, we now have a beautiful design. I love it, and I think I'll just go ahead and cover it all in gold, and it makes it beautiful. You can actually just introduce this pattern on your cake and leave it plain. It mustn't always be covered. By the time you leave it even on a plain white cake, you will love it. It will look very, very beautiful, you know. So another way you can use your stencils without using your real icing piping for piping is this way. Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see the design, that the effects that are being revealed? Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Wow, so can you see the beautiful design, the effect we have on our cake? Can you see? Another technique or way of using your stencils. So don't keep them lying till you have a royal icing or buttercream. Go ahead and use them on your fondant, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you, and see you again.